All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. All right, I just want to get into the subject of famine a little bit, get into this article, and bring out a few scriptures. This is the UN News. This is from unnews.org. And this is an article going into what they're expecting, I want to start off by reading this guy here, David Beasley, World Food Program chief. And he says, humanity is facing the greatest crisis any of us have ever seen. It's time for those who have the most to step up to help those who have the least. World Food Program needs $4.9 billion to prevent 30 million people from dying of starvation. The world needs you to know it is time to do the right thing. And this article is dated from 18 September of this year. And the right thing to do is whatever the Most High is gonna do. Because the Most High is the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is about to bring death and destruction to this place, and famine is a part of it. Starving people out is a strategy of the Most High, which he is a man of war. All right, let me go to the scriptures. The book of Sirach, 39 and make sure I'm in the right spot. 39 and 28, and it says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them." And him that made them was the Most High Yahweh. And then it goes on in verse 29, Ecclesiastes 39 and 29. It says, "Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance." And that's how the Most High brings his vengeance upon whoever he's going to bring his vengeance. And this time, it's going to be upon the whole earth. The second death. And people still walking around acting like this is not going on. They know something's wrong, but they don't want to seek the Most High to really understand what's going on. And these people are not going to seek the Most High because most of these people are slated for death. This one right here, and it says right here in this article, 2021, a make or break year. Acknowledging the government's reserves are depleting, he said 2021 will be a make or break year. I urge you, do not walk away from our commitment to humanitarian assistance. Do not turn your backs on the world's hungry, which they don't really give a shit. They're going to starve the whole world out. They don't give a shit. They have everything that they need. Everything that they need to make it through what's to come. They're making a call for help, which whatever help comes, they're going to hold on to it, and it all goes to that microchip. You're going to have a whole lot of people that are hungry, and they're going to do whatever they have to do to eat, when that famine comes, which, it's a manufactured famine, which they're storing up all the food, for the people to come to them for help. The Most High got in their minds to do that, A whole lot of people are going to be hungry because they're going to get the food and then give the people an option to eat. And that microchip is going to be a part of that option, which we all know what's going to happen if you take that microchip. You're going to be taken out. We'll go back to the scriptures. I'm going to go to Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14. verse 13. And he says, Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, which is what the whole world has done, you know. Nobody respects the Most High. The only people on this planet that will worship the Most High accordingly, is the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3. And it says, Ezekiel 14:13, starting over, Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and will break the staff of the bread thereof, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it. And that's exactly what he's doing in these times. The Most High is not playing. Those that know can see what's going on. Everything's playing out beautifully. The Most High said he was going to do these things, and he's doing these things. And this is Prophet Esdras, the second Esdras, 16. I start at verse 17. It says, Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, which evils mean bad times. Bad time. The beginning of evils what shall I do when these evils shall come? The prophet Ezra saw these times. The Most High showed him what would be going on, and he was afraid. He was afraid of what would be happening at that time. Because it's going to be a time like we've never seen before. It's going to be, like I said, a time like we've never seen. That's why people better start, returning back to the Lord, because these things will not fail. These things are going to happen. But the scriptures say, though it tarry, wait for it. It will surely happen. They're paraphrasing. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. And it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. So, the world is polluted with wickedness. It's everywhere. Even before the people, the men, women, and children that believe, all the prophets, before they came into the truth, they were doing things of the world because they thought it was right, But now all the prophets are not. They're prophesying the downfall of this kingdom. And famine is a part of it. But the people in the world love the world, so they're going to stay in the world, doing things of the world, not really understanding what's going on. All of them are going to get caught off guard by this, I had a dream one night that, I was in a grocery store. There was a little bit already on the shelves when I walked in the store. And then I don't know what happened between that point and the point of, the only two parts of the dream I remember is when I went into the grocery store, there was a little on the shelf, and then all of a sudden, it got dark in the whole grocery store, and like one light was on ahead of me, and I could clearly see there was absolutely nothing on the shelves, So, a famine is coming. Just like the scriptures say, though it tarry, wait for it. All this evil is coming on this planet. This is our Revelation 18 and 8. And it says, therefore shall her pet plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine. And she shall utterly be burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judges her. You know, the people about to see the might of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It's going to be something like they ain't never seen. Going to be something like they seen in the movies, you know. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there. Feel like I got my point across. You know, hopefully whoever listens to this is edified. Until next time.